What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
American fast food is taking over France. From recent arrivals, like Popeyes and Krispy Kreme,
we appreciate more American fast food than Americans themselves,
to established favorites.
KFC, of course, because I love chicken.
It's like the hype. It's the trend now. It's
I feel
They
like that.
Five Guys.
Yeah, Five Guys is hard. They high though. I feel like they clipped that video part. They did that bad because it sounded like he was saying it's like American. They like American food more than they like Americans. That's what it sounded like. But we love our food. Like at the end of the day, our food is what it is. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? But
it is. But I mean, after eating it
for
all our lives, we like, child, we'll eat at home.
Y'all can have some too, but Lord Jesus, don't put us under the bus.
addictive, I think, and it brings very much of happiness to people.
Between 2019 and 2023, more than 1,300 fast food stores opened in France, bringing in 19 billion euros in profits in 2023 alone.
They little bees.
Despite its reputation for gastronomy, the French palate is changing.
Oh?
France is McDonald's and Burger King's second largest market outside of the US.
A lot of brands want to come in France because France is an Eldorado. You do 2 or 3 times sales more than the other country.
It's a country that has a high propensity to eat at American brands and has the right demographics as well, that restaurants have found success there.
So how did American fast food companies win over the culinary conscious, fine dining, Michelin star-loving French crowd?
Exactly.
CNBC.
To me, that's kind of, I don't see that. I would have never thought that.
Right. They do pay attention to the demographics a lot when it comes to them, putting a business involved in the community. So I don't see what's the big difference.
I wonder what was the first restaurant that like really
took off?
Yeah, it took off there. Yeah. I don't see French people being people who want a burger.
Exactly.
I don't see that.
Exactly. Especially being that a lot of other countries say that we're obese.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because of our restaurants and how we eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now that y'all have it, are we still the obese ones? I'm just trying to figure it out,
They're going to have to adjust the ingredients and things to their
Oh, y'all going to come for me in the comment section with that part, too.
It's okay.
Well, y'all know we got half the ingredients that y'all have on y'all burgers and stuff.
Half.
Visited Paris to find out. It's lunchtime in the Les Halles neighborhood in Paris.
I take this menu today because I love fries and I love nuggets.
Between 2013 and 2023, fast food sales increased a whopping 61% in France. McDonald's and Burger King are the biggest players. Their combined sales climbed to a total of 8.3 billion euros in 2023. Burgers play a big role. Quick service restaurants that served burgers accounted for about half of the country's sales that year.
The burger has taken a growing share of the market over the last 30 years and has become an essential item on every restaurant menu.
But it's not only burgers.
Out of all the words that you guys say, because y'all do speak French, burger is the one that takes the cake.
Oh, I gotta hear them say it.
Okay, I'm gonna run for you. He said it just now. He just said it just now.
Players. Their combined sales climbed to a total of 8.3 billion euros in 2023. Burgers play a big role. Quick service restaurants that served burgers accounted for about half of the country's sales that year.
The burger has taken a growing share of the market.
It's a burger. You know what I'm saying? I think out of all the words y'all ever said, a burger is one. That one take the cake right now.
over the last 30 years and has become an essential item on every restaurant menu.
But it's not only burgers. American fast food companies, helped by clever marketing, built their brands behind iconic products.
People in France want to discover other tastes, and when you explain that with a good story, with an iconic burger, you succeed. For Popeyes, it's a chicken sandwich. For McDonald's, it's a Big Mac. For Burger King, it's a Whopper.
We are the country of the Michelin restaurant.
Exactly.
It's like gastronomy, very high standards, and still QSR fast food is very trendy. What that shows is that even though we appreciate food, we still understand that we love treating ourselves.
In a 5-year span, the country's top-performing fast food chains, excluding Subway, opened nearly 500 stores across France. Total profits for the category increased about 10% during that time.
In the most recent decade, it's really heated up from other newer concepts, more fast casual, that have gone over to France.
I wonder, how do the older generation feel about this? The generation who is used to their food culture. You know, I think they were the ones we were making a joke about. Like, you have to eat the food how it's made. You can't make alterations and things like that. So I wonder, how is the older generation taking this? Are they the people who's like, I don't want that mess, I'm gonna cook at home? Or are they liking the burgers? The burger.
Put that in the comment section. I would love to hear that. That's a good one to go, because it was introduced, so it wasn't there at one point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
probably was there, just probably wasn't popular, because they keep saying it's trendy.
Well, exactly. Well, let's say that then. Let's say it was there and it just didn't make it its rounds as much
like
now. I mean, over 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
So,
especially with social media.
Yeah.
You know, we saw the frenzy of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I can only imagine how they were down there.
I think American concepts have done a great job of making their offerings an affordable indulgence.
The potential of France is huge, given the appetite for the customer for both for pizza and for American brands. So you think that you have a great combination.
France is a global leader in culinary excellence and boasts more Michelin-starred restaurants than any other country. It's home to esteemed culinary institutions like the Cordon Bleu, producing some of the best chefs in the world. In 2022, the country claimed 157,000 eateries, more than half were traditional full-service restaurants. Because of this legacy, American quick-service restaurants, or QSRs, took a specialized approach when entering the French market.
What I can tell you about French people is that we don't get fed, we eat. And actually, we treat food with emotion. So whenever you bring an American brand, you can't just bring an American brand. You need to bring emotion with your product. You need to bring connection.
Just given the cliche that France is a fancier place to eat, the concepts have really led with their best foot forward, really focused on modernized images, higher quality, higher price point, more innovative offerings as well.
That includes sourcing most or all ingredients from French farmers, like the potatoes used for McDonald's French fries and the chicken in Popeyes' sandwiches.
It's very important to build this relationship. They have strong partnership with the farmers. That's why the QSR American brand have succeeded.
American QSRs have adapted to European Union food standards, and as a result, those products are healthier and less processed than the U.S. offerings. These brands also cater to French palates by altering menu items or creating new products.
I always like that.
But if we speak specifically about pizzas, you know, what it takes is that you need to become French friendly when it comes to the product that you are offering. The one campaign that we've been running every year for the past 6 years, it is the raclette. People love it. Our most successful campaign every year was the raclette.
And it's paid off. Many consumers now consider the chains to be just as much French as they are American.
It feels like it's part of us now. It's American-based, but we don't really see the difference. There's KFCs, McDonald's everywhere.
McDonald's has the strongest foothold in part because of its first-mover advantage.
McDonald's was the first quick service concept to go to France and
That's
found tremendous
question
success there. And I think as a result of that, you've seen that a lot of folks have wanted to replicate that success.
Burger King, on the other hand, re-entered after a 15-year hiatus in 2012. Now, it boasts the second highest number of American QSR franchises in the country. Pizza Hut arrived in
It seems like McDonald's and Domino's does really well in other countries.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that trend. But of course, McDonald's gonna go first. If y'all watch the movie on McDonald's, y'all will understand that man was about business. Okay?
Yeah, he really was. It was crazy.
It suck how he took the business, but
yeah, it was crazy, right? You got to go check it out. It was very good. But at the same time, I think because they said Burger King took a hiatus, I think Burger King would have ran with McDonald's.
You think?
I would like to know you guys' intake on that though, because is Burger King like one of those dishes that you go to first more so than McDonald's?
Okay.
Because I do feel like it is a competition thing there, you know?
Right.
Like you always see a Burger King here, and then you see a McDonald's down the street.
Yeah.
So like, they always near each other.
So.
I
wonder if it's the same down there.
Yeah.
I always like watching those videos where Americans would go to different countries and they'll go to our chain restaurants and notice the differences and see the different items that they have on the menu. I always love seeing that.
Yeah. They do say sometimes it's fresher too though.
Yeah. Almost always, huh?
Yeah.
1987, KFC in 1991, Subway in 2001, and Domino's in 2006, but their rapid expansions happened mostly in the past decade. Popeyes and Krispy Kreme opened their first French stores in February 2023 and February 2024.
It's a new brand in France, and it's very, very fantastic for the French people.
Shifts in French society, like digitization, have allowed the fast food industry to flourish.
Takeaway, drive-through, click and collect, delivery, all the QSR restaurants can do that. It's a perfect match for today's needs, with the hybridization of concepts accelerating even further in the wake of COVID.
We have a very small part, for instance, now of our customers coming at the counter to order. I mean, like it's less than 10% of our orders. 60% are online.
1 in 5 meals in France is eaten outside the home. Experts predict that number will increase.
It's a young population, high immigration population, as well as the fact that high GDP per capita country that leads to strong unit economics across the industry.
America's pop culture influence is another powerful tool.
For young people, they grew up watching series or movies where in America, they were eating fast foods. So I think now when we saw fast food coming in France, all the young people were pretty excited about that.
Bigger portions and modest presentations.
Which is huge. I think the creator behind the whole scheme of influencing the people made a big impression on them.
Yeah.
Putting stuff in TV and having people around the world watch it, so when it's time for them to actually get what we have, it's like, yo, we know what to do.
Right. Especially our generation. Our generation come from where the fast food restaurants were targeting children, like McDonald's with all of the characters, Wendy's with the buffet where you actually go in after church or after practice or something, and it's like a restaurant feel, and you know how they transition from that. And so now with the pop culture having this trendy, it's reaching two distinctive generations, our generation and Gen Z, so
appeal to even the most delicate palate. High inflation and shortened lunch breaks have contributed to a need for convenience.
The American food is tasty, big. You know that you will be...
Lunchtime today is around 42 minutes. This prevents people from going home and therefore encourage out-of-home consumption. The QSR American brands respond perfectly to this problem with the development of digital tools to improve consumers' quality of life.
I really like good food, but you need a budget for that. So when I want to have really good French food, I take my time. It's usually on the weekend during my working time. I prefer to go to fast food.
I wonder, how did that affect the other restaurants, the Italian restaurants?
Yeah.
If they are choosing to go to fast food more often during the week, Have y'all seen any of y'all long-lasting restaurants like suffer in that way, close down? Like, how has that been?
Yeah, that's how it be. That's how it be. Fast food, first of all, that's a catchy way to put it out there. You get your food fast, and it's hot and fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Affordable.
And you grow up watching this stuff on TV, so when you finally get it, it's like, we get to have an experience for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wonder if they have like the popular ones now, like the Zaxby's, the Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Yeah. Because we're seeing Five Guys out there.
Right, because now, like, us who grew up on McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, like, we're into the newer stuff now.
Yeah.
Especially when you move to a different coast or a different state. Like, here, the popular brand is Whataburger. Mm-hmm. Like, we're like, McDonald's who? We ate that all our life.
Yeah, that is true. But the cool thing about it is that it really don't get old. I don't know, for some people, you can eat something too many times, but there's still a taste there that's like, it just doesn't get old.
Yeah,
you know?
You'll always go back to it.
Exactly. I think you're going to ask our question in the challenges about other businesses.
Oh, okay.
But the restaurant industry is volatile and highly susceptible to domestic and global changes. In 2024, McDonald's and Starbucks executives said that boycotts related to the war in Gaza caused Q4 2023 sales to slump in countries with a high Muslim population. That includes France, which holds the largest Muslim population in Europe. After all, France accounts for 7% of the fast food chain's total revenue. McDonald's also blamed its overall weaker performance on pricing backlash, acknowledging a sales drop in the US, but not commenting on international markets.
Something I don't like is the shrinkflation. They reduce the size of the burger and they raise the price.
Subway has closed more than 100 of its French storefronts since 2015.
I think the more near-term risk is going to be more macro-oriented, that France seems to be the first European market that's really succumbing to restaurant industry traffic and restaurant industry traffic softness.
Staying competitive in the new digital age can be tricky, even with decades of experience.
We come from a world where before 2016, the only people that were delivering were pizzas and sushis. I compete with pizzas on one hand, so I need to be the best in class in that universe, but I also need to be the best in class on the delivery business. Because again, in front of me, I do have QSR actors like McDonald's and BK that are between 7 and 12 times bigger than me.
Not everyone has welcomed the expansions. A neighborhood collective in Paris's 20th arrondissement protested against a new Burger King in 2023 over, quote, outdated environmental practices. France implemented new laws that same year, targeting fast food companies over waste. Now, QSRs are required to offer reusable cutlery and cut down on single-use packaging.
We have created dishes especially for the QSR brand restaurants, and your sustainability seems better than the others.
I did not see that coming, but I'm not shocked by that because I know we are a society where, compared to other countries, we may recycle on our own, but we're not driven as a society to recycle. Like, it's there, but everybody don't do it.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then being that, you all are the consumers, I don't think they think about it as much as because it is a problem, but at the same time, it's like, is it their problem to say, hey, we got to do something about it?
Right. So now it brings me to the question, are y'all going in to sit down more often at the fast food restaurants, or are y'all just picking up and going? Because for us, I think it's kind of half and half, depending on, the schedule and depending on the person. Like, if you are a family and they have a playground inside, you're going to go inside. If they don't have a playground, baby, we're going to pick up that food and go.
I think they have more people who actually go inside to eat.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because they have a walking culture.
And they're used to
they can literally
sitting down.
Exactly.
Having the experience.
Their tea.
The QSR market in France has a lot more room to grow still. Chipotle, for example, has only 6 locations so far. Taco Bell has not entered at all.
The burger, the beef, the chicken, and maybe the tacos in the future.
Steak and Shake now boasts 37 locations. Carl's Jr. is playing catch-up after breaking ground on its first French location in 2023. Wendy's is supposedly planning a move too.
The next push is going to be more of a focus on chicken. which we know in the United States to be higher margin as well as more younger consumer focused.
One of the missions was always to make our product broadly available. That's in the next 5 years. We already have like close to 500 stores. There is a big potential, but there are other ways to distribute our products. And that's where also like we're looking at alternatives. We have the pizza distributor.
The industry is projected to be worth about 21.5 billion euros by 2028. And so far, the French palate seems ready for it.
The taste is really different in front of the other restaurants. I think they have a special touch, and that changes everything.
Definitely gonna stop it right there, man. Everything makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they're gonna fall in love with it, but as they're expanding, my biggest concern, because they didn't mention it, but what's happening to the other businesses?
Right.
Because these are some real booming industries, you know. So,
yeah. Do we have any French restaurants here?
Pretty sure we do. Yeah.
Probably just don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all let us know. All right, y'all. This was a cool video. We hope you guys enjoyed it with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.